Last season of anime was ultra stacked with the best adaptations and GOATs in the music industry. And this season we've got erectile dysfunction. Reborn as a vending machine, one of the few isekais this season I was really looking forward to, and it was a huge disappointment. The story is progressing absolutely nowhere and it gets boring really fast. The interactions between Bokuso and Lame is still cute and fun, and that's it. Now that I'm looking back at it, the only reason why it worked in the manga was thanks to the abnormally good art. D tier. The most heretical last boss queen from villainess to savior, yet another otome game genre anime. Woman gets reincarnated into the character from a game she played, and that character was absolute tyrant and the final boss of the game, and now she's trying to do anything in her power to not end it up dead. I have no problem with this anime, but with the whole otome game genre. Are they fucking stupid? They obviously are totally different personality from the character they reincarnated to, and they already changed a lot of things so that the future is totally different, right? But she still thinks like she will die the same way as this character in the game, despite the fact she already changed the future and there's no way it will go the same way. Are they fucking stupid in these genres? Anyway, I really like the small peek to what happened to the characters in the game and how their lives now changed, and overall it's not that bad, B tier. But they are so fucking stupid. The Great Cleric, another isekai. This one is in a world where healers are really rare and corrupted, and they are charging unimaginable money to just heal someone. So basically, it's about main character who came from Europe to America to introduce free healthcare. This anime is trying to say some deep messages but in really funny and stupid ways, and it's just not it. It's boring, it's trying to be funny but also not, and it's just yet another trash isekai. D tier. My unique skill makes me OP, even at level 1. Yes, you guessed it, it's an isekai. Everything in that world is obtained through drops from monsters in dungeons, and the main character has just too much OP drop rate. So he gets rich, he gets friends, he gets family, and also he gets to create America because his main weapons are 2 fucking guns. D tier. Am I actually the strongest? Am I actually the retard that watches every single trash isekai this season? Yes and no. There are people who watched even shittier isekai and also thinks that this is 10 out of 10 anime. This is just your typical trash overpowered harem isekai that is trying to do something new but it's so fucking boring and shit. F tier. Sweet Reincarnation is yet another— fuck you already know what it is. It's garbage isekai, but this time around it's about a guy who wants to build his kingdom from sweets. Like every other kid's dream to have a house from chocolate, but he takes it to another level. These isekai do some cool stuff and it's trying to tell a little bit interesting story, but it doesn't matter how good or dark the story gets, cause they always go back to the sweets, which kinda destroys the every try of good isekai. So it's just garbage isekai, but someone can find this good. It's like garbage, but with golden skin. It's like garbage, but it looks good. But it's still garbage, so F tier. Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm not gonna say much given the fact that Shibuya arc just started, so there is really nothing much to give score to, and only talking about the backstory is not enough. But it's Jujutsu Kaisen and it's from MAPPA, and so far it looks really amazing. I'm gonna give it an S tier for now, and I'm gonna score it again in my fall video, which the same is gonna apply to every anime that is not gonna finish in one season. I'm just gonna mention it and then give it a proper score in another video. Like, for example, Dark Gathering, a really interesting horror story with ghosts and mentally unstable girlfriend. I've come for horror story and I definitely got it, but somehow I also got romance that is way better than actual romance animes. The story is simple. You as a main character who is cursed joins forces with a kid to fight ghosts, trap them, torture them, and then you have a huge army of ghosts to start a war against the main ghost who took the kid's mother and save her. So far it's good and entertaining. A tier. Zom 100 is zombie anime, but actually it's not. The main character who was exploited by a company for 3 years and not experiencing what have fun in your life means finally breaks from his shadow world without any colors after zombie apocalypse breaks in the world. But instead of like, I don't know, getting food, water, or just having fucking plan on how to survive in the middle of the zombies, no, he just runs around doing everything he couldn't when the world was normal. What I like about this anime the most is the camera work and the storytelling. Changing the resolution aspect ratio from 16:9 to 21:9 depending on the situation and time, you will never see something like this in any other anime. Some people may find this annoying, but I appreciate nice movie making methods, creating new and interesting ways of watching anime. S tier. What the fuck is this? Yo! For free? Ryza no Atelier, the major fitness animation, is an anime adaptation of a game I have never heard before, so I don't know how good the adaptation actually is. But does it work as a solo anime? Yes, and I'm enjoying this. But don't expect action from this anime. It's actually a slow slice of life of 3 friends who enjoys to explore and learn new things. I don't know why, but what I really like about this anime is the design of the characters, which is something to be expected from JRPG having unique designs. Oh, and also I should mention that this anime is done by the same studio that did the last season's anime Yusha Gashinda. If you have no idea what anime I'm talking about, it's the one about thick thighs. And you can really see here that it's done by the same studio. And it's really not a bad thing. So as a fellow thick thighs enjoyer, I'm putting this cultured anime in A tier. My happy marriage is not happy at all. I'm having problems finishing this anime because of my anger issues. Can't they just let her be happy? Please! Let him fix her! Romance anime with little touch of supernatural. Girl's life that is managed if she has powers or not. And if not, then she's just treated as an object with no future. Please, just let her be. Don't be hungry for power and just let her live her peaceful life with her husband. Is it that much to wish for her happiness? Please! I won't lie if I say that I like this anime, but I will lie and say that I don't like this anime. Now that I make you think that I like this anime, but in reality I just lied to you about me liking this anime. Double crossing my statement, making a point about me liking this anime. But this is a game and this was my plan to make you think that I like this anime, but in reality I lied about me lying, about me lying, about me not lying, making you not think about me lying this anime. D tier. AI no Idenshi. This anime is really good, but they are trying to tell really large, difficult and deep topics about an AI, ethics of an AI, and just what does it mean to be human. The first 2 episodes are awesome, explaining the concept of mind and fear of not being yourself. Every episode dives into the difficult concept of an AI. Are they humans? Should we treat them as one? Should they have their own rights? And so much more. But the execution of this topic in those episodes is just not properly developed. Mainly they just briefly mentioned 3 topics in 1 episode instead of 1 huge issue in AI's daily lives. It's not bad anime and more people should give it a try, but unfortunately it just didn't deliver it. C tier. Level 1 Demon Lord and 1 room hero. After the hero party defeated the Demon Lord and established peace, you would expect the hero would be praised for his accomplishments even after several years. But what if the Demon Lord reborns after 10 years and gets to find the one who killed him, and when he fights him, he's like this. Still in better state than me though. And so the Demon Lord decides, instead of killing all the humans, he wants to understand them, and thus begins the slice of life of how Demon Lord is living with the former hero. B tier. Classroom for heroes. What was this anime supposed to be about again? Making friends or something like that? I don't know, I've never heard that word before. Friends? What the fuck is it? I just know that it is an impossible task to do in real life, and this anime makes it look so easy to make friends. I know that this says just fiction, but even so, can you make animes at least a little bit more realistic? There is no way that you can just go around the school introducing yourself to everyone and then not getting bullied but be friends with the entire school. Yeah. Fuck you, this is the most unrealistic thing ever. D tier. Claiming that making friends is easy without getting bullied. Nice joke. The Dreamer Boy is a realist. For this anime, I have prepared full novel creating a new romance story with the same premise written by ChatGPT, proving how bad the writing was in this anime. But then I realized that this anime is so fucking shit that it didn't deserve any of my time talking about it. So I'm just gonna put it in F tier, claiming that ChatGPT wrote way better romance that is more consistent than the main character's face, and just forget that it ever existed, and you should too. The girl I like forget her glasses, and my job here is done, because the title is self-explanatory. The animation and visuals are really nice, with sometimes really weird camera angles that many people don't like. But I like weird things. Some may not like this romance, but it reminds me of my awkward relationships and interactions, which is a bad thing because she was definitely flirting with me 10 years ago. But it's cute enough to make me enjoy it. But remember, she may forget her glasses, but under no circumstances should you forget the age, because they are 12 in this show. B tier. Saint Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence is cute romance anime about Saint Cecilia who is in love with Pastor Lawrence, who cannot see the easiest signs of love. Apart from this anime being cute, nothing else happens and they just exist. C tier. My Tiny Senpai. I'm so bored of these romance animes with little senpai girls set in office. The concept is always the same and there is nothing in this one that stands out, except the senpai being extremely cute. Like extremely cute. Just look at this and tell me you are not dying by cuteness. She's just so cute. Temple, or the right pronunciation, Temple, is another anime that has 5 potential lives, but this one is really bad. Compared to the last season 5 potential lives, anime Megami no Cafe Terrace, that actually had interesting characters arcs, this one is just 5 females living with one guy that is obsessed with women and is trying to find enlightenment but can't. It's just not it, and for that it goes to C tier. So as I was saying, it has interesting plot. S tier. Undead Girl Murder Farce is anime that starts with killing demons, aka Oni, and introducing various paranormal creatures living in the 19th century. But this anime is not at all about those things. It's actually a mystery detective story with the paranormal creatures. And it's so fucking good. You have half man, half Oni, you have girl that will kill you if you just breathe, and lastly you have Undead Girl. Hat. They're just going around solving mysteries, making jokes about Aya who has no body and can die, and find the guy who took the body of Aya Ringo. And if you are still not convinced, not only it has good mysteries and detective work like Sherlock Holmes, but also Sherlock Holmes is actual playable character in this anime. S tier. Mushoku Tensei 2nd season part 1 is definitely not what we expected. There is just no fleshy looking fights or animations. The first season was about self-improvement as a person and exploring new possibilities in that new world. The second season was about trying to get home, and the third season is about erectile dysfunction. The story is really slow and boring, nothing is happening, and it's more like slice of life in school, explaining various things and having huge character and world building. But that's good. Me as someone who read the web novel knows that this is the worst arc of Mushoku Tensei. There were so many things they could have done better and differently to make this at least a bit less boring. But they didn't, and I like it, because I know where we are heading. So I'm gonna say this, don't be mad at this boring arc. This is supposed to be boring and slow, because after this season there's only pain and suffering until the very end of Mushoku Tensei. So just cherish those slow moments we have and enjoy them fully. And when this season ends, there's no turning back. You will pray to again see at least one slow, boring episode from this school arc. So good luck, my fellow adventurers. I love Hulk. Hulk is my favorite manga, and so far the anime adaptation is really good, especially Varmilo Shine's voice actor that has the best baka, and I will fight you for that. For now it's A tier, because the real story starts with the backstory, and that's also where the genre shifts from comedy to tragedy, and I really want to see how they will execute that arc before having an opinion on Hulk. Reign of 7 Spellblades. Yes, this is yet another anime in magic school, but this one is not making fun of magic or wizards. This one is actually trying to stand out and be kind of unique. The animation looks exceptionally good, but I just can't make myself like this. I really do want to like this anime, but I just can't. And one of the biggest problems I have is the pacing. There is just so much happening without any meaning. The characters will just magically appear in a new area to just talk about the situation that just happened, and after like 30 seconds it will cut to another new area. There's always something happening. They go there, they do this, they say this, but there is never how did they get there, why are they there, why are they doing this. It's always they are somewhere to explain something or to progress with the story. It just doesn't feel natural. Anyway, the plot of the anime is kinda good, but it takes 6 episodes to get there, and before and after the 6th episode there's just absolutely nothing happening. I believe that the light novel is really good, but the anime is just doing something really wrong. C tier. Rurouni Kenshin is a remaster of the original from 1996. I've never seen the original nor read the manga, so I can't say how faithful this adaptation is. But from what I've seen so far, it really looks like one-to-one remaster, which can be good for someone like me who never saw the original to get to experience this masterpiece. The story can be really easy to follow and predictable, but that's just me nitpicking. So far, it's solid A tier, but only time will tell how good this anime will get. The only downfall is that if this adaptation is really the same as the 1996 one, is there any reason for me to watch the original when I can just watch this new remastered version? I mean, I'm gonna still watch it anyway, but you get the point. Well, and that's it for the best tier list you will ever see. And now for the best part of the video. Nitten's Anime Awards Summer 2023. Unfortunately, there weren't any GOATs songs and anime openings this season, so there is no point of me making a word for them. You can say that you liked certain openings. I'm not gonna argue with that. I liked, for example, the opening from Undead Girl Murder Farce, but the point still stands. So that means we are gonna start with the most prestigious award, the Best Girl of Summer 2023. And the winner is this girl from the Toho Animations songs Colors. I know it's from like March, but the meme was popular this season, so fuck you. And who was I supposed to nominate? Girls from shows I haven't saw, or the fucking talking hat? Anyway, the next and last award, the best anime of summer 2023. And the winner is Mushoku Tensei. Whoa! Yay! This is not objective at all. Yeah, I'm just a huge fan of Mushoku Tensei, and this season may be the worst part, but holy shit. Compared to all the shitty isekais this season had, Mushoku Tensei just looks like a fucking masterpiece from heaven compared to them. So yeah, man, that's it guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.